Hello, Adele Mitchell here, and today I'm going to be offering you a reading that is based on how to kind of move on from a situation where you felt really stuck and even a little heartbroken, okay? This is showing up to be very connected to somebody that you are romantically involved in or a friendship. Could be a family member, but that vibe isn't very strong. It could also be a coworker. Once again, that vibe is not very strong. But today we are going to see what it is that you can do to repair, heal, and go forward in this connection, because I'm not seeing that the connection is going to end anytime soon. Transformation, that's come up first. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to start to kind of take a different approach with this person, because what you've done in the past is not working, and you know this already. It could help to just, say, let's do a restart, right? Let's do something like we've never even met before. I know some couples do this, and it's kind of funny, but it's super duper progressive in changing the dynamic that may have already been tarnished. So kind of going back to step one, excuse me, phase one in the relationship from where you both used to be. That will help with the start of this transformation. The next card that's come up is the Knight of Shells. We have passion coming up in this card. This is showing that there needs to be more moments where the two of you are enjoying yourselves and not be just one-sided. So say your partner really likes to go to baseball games and you just can't even. Or you like to go to plays and your partner just can't even. Doing things like that are not going to help carry on this transition to a place that feels better for the two of you. So doing things that you both enjoy. And definitely involving food, things that you both like to eat, perhaps watching movies that you'll both, enjoy, and doing things that are very simplistic right now, because anything too heavy, such as going to an event, could cause complications and arguments. Body language is showing up to be an issue here. So like if your partner's a looker, and I don't mean like people look at them, but perhaps the people look at them, but them looking at other people. That can be a very difficult thing for those who are in a relationship, or if you've just started dating someone new and you've noticed that they have the wandering eye. It's things like this that you're going to want to avoid for a little while because this isn't really something that's going to change, even if you have a conversation about it right now. In fact, it's going to be a trigger. So letting stuff like that go and avoiding public situations where that type of scenario can take place is going to be best, right? When I started this reading, I was picking up on a lot of stuckness, a loss for understanding what it is that can break bad habits, such as a wandering eye, or bringing up things that could create argument, things of that nature. And I'm telling you right now that within this new transformation, the two of you should really just get back to basics in order to progress onward. Because without that, you're just going to keep running into a wall over and over and over again. Next we have is the Page of Pentacles. We have ideas and discipline coming forward. So with your ideas, doing things that would really, really help move forward with this person and kind of let go of what didn't work before. So say your go-to is to go silent after an argument, or your go-to is to blow up their phone after an argument, right? Like the opposite. Or your go-to is to question them, because you're constantly trying to find the conclusion, or like something that gives you the answers to what you've been going through, when in truth, there isn't right now. So the best you can do is to kind of do the opposite. So if you're somebody that usually takes space very quickly after an argument, perhaps you'll want to show up and you'll want to be more communicative in a very balanced way, right? Without the anger, without the distrust. Even having conversations that have nothing to do with the argument is going to be best for moving into this transformative time in your life with this person. Also, you know, with the discipline, I like that a lot because you're holding back on, you know, behaviors that just kind of wreak havoc in what you've done before with this person. Sorry, Callie. So disciplining yourself not to, you know, ask the questions that you know they don't want to answer, or say the things that, you know, kind of tear down their own ego, like anything that just is negative that you want to bring up, like, well, why did you look at her? You know, what is it about her that's better than me? You know, things like that. Oh, it's just gonna keep that ball rolling, keep y'all stuck, keep the argument going. More hurts will be involved. So kind of evolving away from that. Oh, hello. All right, we have the star. Once we're able to get into this transitional mode, away from what we used to do, discipline ourselves more, change things up, we can start to evolve into this healing mode, right? Taking on this new way of being with the person that you've chose to be with. I don't believe, or maybe I did. Yes, I did. I did tap onto that Knight of Cups because that's coming up as with, you know, doing things that bring you both joy. And you're going to be doing more of that as you move away from old patterns. So the two of you are going to be able to, you know, keep giving to each other in ways that are very loving, kind, supportive. And before you know it, you're going to be able to look back and realize that, oh, we never really talked about that instant that happened where, you know, they were checking out someone else, or, you know, I caught them flirting with the waitress or something like that. And I'm not saying that example is the truth for you, but it's just a mere example of what could be going on in your connection right now that could cause this, you know, feeling of where do we go from here? The next card that's come up is a Seven of Pentacles. This shows that you have options. Your options are very clear. You can do as you have been and keep going down this road of on and off and love and, you know, sadness to, you know, destroying what you've grown to, you know, well, let's try again, but you're not really changing anything that you try. So you have options with doing that, or you have options to definitely make these changes. Kind of, it's almost like saying to yourself, I'm going to change my personality to try to resolve what's going on here. And nobody would hear a phrase like that and think, I have to change who I am. Well, then apparently I'm not, you know, somebody that they deserve to be with if I actually have to change my personality. What I'm trying to say here is that, you know, changing your personality in a way where you're actually changing your behaviors, because that's how we grow. That's how we evolve. If we're not able to let go of certain patterns, because it can be easy to fall into a pattern of being very questionable, or getting into arguments so quickly because you learn your partner's triggers, right? This is not who you are, but it's become a part of your personality. So changing that is what I'm really trying to pinpoint here, which is going to help you with making these changes come about and having the results that you really want, because what we're looking for is development and peace, right? We're looking for our hearts to sing with joy with the person that we're spending our lives with. And I'm just going to pick one more card. I'm being asked to do so by my guides. Okay, the Emperor. Do we have the Empress in this one? No. Okay, the Emperor. Once you're able to make these changes, the best thing you can do is to remain focused and not go back to where you came from. You will be challenged. You will feel like, another situation will arise, and you'll almost be like triggered in a way to react in a way that you used to. But this is saying that if you don't, things will get better. You will move off and away from that stuckness and be able to gain what you need, access to a new future and a new stable ground for the two of you to build upon. And with that, my friends, I conclude this reading. I want to thank you so much for tapping on this video, as it did have something to give you today. You were drawn to it for a reason. Please subscribe to this channel so we don't lose paths and connection to one another, and I can keep helping you in the future with other things that you may be dealing with or needing answers on. I also want to wish you a super blessed day.